was diagnosed at 52. Wasn't long afterwards that I started getting involved with the Alzheimer's Association. I do feel like I have a new career now. My career is now as a dementia advocate, and trying to speak for anybody, for everybody who wants to listen, because I honestly truly believe that we want to have a voice at the table and deserve to have the voice at the table.
My father, was able to keep my mother in our living room, in our dining room for 13 years. And that's an almost unimaginable amount of money that otherwise would have been spent on nursing homes or hospitalizations. And so many family members do want to do this, but they need help. We need more funding, and we need to reallocate it so that we get the best return, because the family members are happier having their loved one at home, and the loved ones are happier being at home, because that actually helps them to feel more positive and optimistic.
It really, really is just a matter of when, not if. And I think the when is really going to be within the next 12 to 18 months for our first approved therapy. And by 2025, I would be shocked if we didn't have half a dozen approved therapies already available on the market. In 5 years, the game will be completely different. It will be unrecognizable from where we are in 2020. So please have hope, because we are so close to having real options available for anyone who's suffering from dementia.
If Dr. Jackson came up to me tomorrow and said, Mike, I've got something that won't necessarily be a cure, but it may stop it in its track, I'd be the happiest guy in the world, as well as, a lot of million other people, a few other million people. So yeah, there's tremendous amounts of hope.
My director of the MGH Frontal Temporal Disorders Unit says, and he says that we are committed to providing the highest quality of care while working tirelessly towards a cure. So the idea of from care to cure. So everyone should hear today, if you are living with Alzheimer's or related dementia in your life, all of these clinicians and scientists and advocates care just as much about the people living in this moment who need help as we do about the families of tomorrow who we hope will never receive this diagnosis.
Let's all just pledge that we are going to do everything we can in order to say to these families that help is on the way. And I give you my pledge that I will do all of the work that makes that possible.